Okay, looks like we're rocking and a rolling. You know, according to OBS, but not according to YouTube.
Attention, all proud warriors.
Attention, Trunks. Stop talking. Alright, just gotta get everything pulled back up now. Where is my live stream, YouTube? What the fuck is your problem? There we go, buddy. Okay, we're back in the game. Slayer! Did your power go out too? Yeah? Damn. AJ, hello, thank you. Yeah. That is... Did I hear... Yeah, I heard thunder. I think we're over the worst of it now, though. I wanted to give it like 10-15 minutes. It seems like most of the clouds are heading out, and I haven't really heard any thunder for a good few minutes now, so I think I'm safe. Welcome back, Akali. Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that. Oop, hold on. Macaulay, you don't tell me what to do. Who do you think you are? What do you think this is? You don't call the shots in this stream. Oh, Haru, hello. You just got here? Yeah, I just got back. I had a bit of a power outage at my place, so my stream went down, but, I'm back in business. So I should probably make sure I'm well set up for the raid, because that's what we're going to start doing now. Also got myself a nice little juice mixture here. I got some grape juice mixed with some lemonade. And honestly, it's pretty goddamn good. Yeah, Phantom, we have very bipolar weather here. We'll have, like, a spat of some rain and some lightning, and then it will pass over in a matter of like 10 minutes, so... You know, I went outside, kind of checked the situation, I've been watching for lightning, I've been listening for thunder, and I haven't heard any for like the past 15 minutes or so, so I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem for the rest of the night. Unless, of course, it wants to be extra bipolar and it rolls back around, but... It doesn't usually happen that way. But yeah, if stream does end up going down again, which I don't think it will, then we'll probably just call it there. Alright. Let's fire up a raid. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that, folks. Brief interruption. But I'm back now. I'm back this time for sure. All right, folks, let's see him. One's in chat. Who's going to participate in the raid with me? A 1, 2, 3, 4. Still got room for one more. That's 5. Perfect. All right, cool. He's got plenty of HP to work with. Oh, shit. I totally forgot that transforming raids only allow you to have 5 players at a time. So yeah, we'll take Mario, Swish, Akali, and Who, and then Slayer will make it in the next lobby faux show. Okay, so Swish, Mario, Akali, and Who. Okay. Oh shit, what's going on? We lost Swish and Akali. And it looks like we're gonna lose Who. Oh no, looks like he made it. Man alive, that definitely came out better than I thought it would. I must have gotten my ratios of lemonade to grape juice, like, perfect. Hey, Saffron, welcome in. You're making it in after the little fiasco we just had. My power went out, but I'm back now. Alright, Saffron, I do already have a full list of people for this lobby, so I'm gonna go on ahead. We're gonna put you on the list for next lobby. Alright, cool. Hopefully everybody's set up good. I'm gonna double check my shit real quick. Okay, begin the experiment. Bending bomber. And yeah. Alright, looks good to me. Hopefully you dudes are ready, because I'm ready and up now. You'll have some of this? Yeah, man. Get yourself some Milo's lemonade. Then some Welch's Concord grape juice. Make it about 3/4, give or take, lemonade and 1/4 grape juice, and put 4 ice cubes in that bitch, and it's tasty. Need something to calm you down after a shit night at work? Oh, hell, dude. Got any stories? Does Goku Black have Peeler Storm? That's what I've been told. I've been told that his 3rd form, once he goes Ultra Super Villain, he has Peeler Storm. Ultra's grape juice on its own is the shit. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'd never... If I did have their grape juice in the past, then I don't remember it. It's been so long. Whoa! Hey! There we go. What limit? Did someone pop a limit burst? That didn't look like an attack boost to me. That was green. Yeah, try and only pop your limit burst if you know 100% for a fact you have an attack boost in these. I did? That was me? What the hell, dude? I'm too stuck on farming GP and TP. Couple came in before closing and grabbed a cart full of stuff. Turns out their card got stuck in the car and couldn't get it out without ruining the card, so had to put everything back. Oh, jeez, dude. What a mess, man. That's got to be pretty embarrassing for that couple, too. Alright, I need to heal. I've lost my super soul. Alright, who poisoned him? Who's in here poisoning the raid boss? Oh, nice try, wacko. Oh, shit. Alright, so he's got his super armor going now. Gotta maintain distance, I think. Brother, please! I'm not the only one that's around to be pestered, man. Back off. Brother. Okay, this is gonna be another one of those kinds of nights. It's gonna be another one of those kinds of raids. It might be pointless for me to go for Elegant Blaster, because I think he's just gonna swap... I don't know what it is. It's especially the hyper armor ones that just want to be like this. Stop it! I need help. The couple are regulars, so they know you close at 10 p.m. Oh, why is he back on my ass already, dude? Fuck, bro. Fix your game, dimps. With 5 whole motherfuckers in this lobby, there's no reason why I should be the primary target. I gotta dodge. And here we go again. Not allowed to play the video game. Let me guess, he's gonna lock back onto me now. I'm gonna fly the fuck away from him. Oh my god, dude. Get a life, Goku. No! No way that connected! Oh my god. Watch, he's gonna be right back on my ass. Might as well put the fucking controller down at this point, dude. This is ridiculous with a capital dick. Fuck. There he goes. They might as well be the only player in here. We have entered the no fun zone. There we go. It doesn't take him but 5 seconds to get back on my shit. This is so this is so screwed up, dude. And if I use Elegant Blaster, it doesn't make a difference. It feels like he locks onto me even sooner afterwards. Good shit right there, though. Oh my god. Those are some pretty low numbers across the board. This is going to be a rough one tonight, guys. I cannot wait to get this shit over with. See, I think that these raids would be cool. It's just really frustrating that they don't spread the lock-on patterns. It's kind of annoying. It seems like he locks onto somebody, then he locks onto me, then he locks onto somebody, and then he locks back onto me, and then he locks onto somebody else, and he locks right back onto me, and then he you know? That feels like that's the cycle that he goes through. Franco, hello, welcome in. You were up close and personal with him, yet he didn't lock onto you. Yeah, see, the lock-on mechanics have been destroyed. I don't know what they did to raid boss lock-ons, especially ones that have super armor. I don't know what it is in particular about the super armor bosses, but they are just fixated on the host. Alright, so we have Slayer and Saffron in here for sure. Let's go on ahead. Let's get ones in chat to fill up these last 2 slots, as well as get the next lobby rolling. Okay, so we'll get Franco and Akali in here. And then after that, we got Swish, Mario, and Who. So you 3 will make it into the next lobby faux show. Oh, and then we'll also get Phantom on here as well. Okay, looks like everyone made it in, so let's do this up. Seems like whenever he locked off of me, he went to you until you did the blaster move. In which case he went back to me again. So what player slot did you have, Mario? Do you remember? Were you player 2? Yeah, man, the lore of everybody wanting a piece of Zuki just keeps getting... Like that plot just keeps thickening, man. You were player 2? Alright. Who's our player 2 this time? Blaze? Okay, so Slayer. Yeah, Slayer, try and pay attention and see if he locks onto you a whole bunch. Nah. Damn it. Yeah, because see, this rate in which he's locking on to me, like, granted, we're keeping him in check pretty well, but the rate in which he's locking on to me here in his first phase is very manageable. See, like, that's not too big a deal. Oh, okay, that should not have missed like that. Yeah, see, he didn't lock onto me for quite a long time there. I swear, it's specifically when we get to his last phase. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Ah, it's a pain in the ass. Alright, here we go. Let's see about how frequently he pesters me. Oh, shit, shit! Move, Zuki, god damn it! I think it's kind of unfair that there is no way to break their stamina when they're like this. Okay, and yeah, he's back on me again already. I'm really just trying to maintain my distance, and I'm trying to see if that helps. Okay, that I don't feel like I agree with that connecting like that. Go, Zuki! Oh my god. This is stressful. Stop! Yeah, there you go. Go bug anyone else. Okay, so yeah, it looks like when he's not locking on to me, he's locking on to player 2. I am not safe. Damn it. I am not safe to charge when he's locked on to me. That didn't take long. Don't you even dream of that grab. Okay, he locks off, and then he locks back on 3 seconds later. Okay, Zuki, use your goddamn brain, you dumbass. What are you doing pivoting around instead of going for the drain field? And there we go, he's already back on to me. God, these raid bosses are so fucked. Oh! Oh! Okay, I'm really glad that we're getting to this one. I'm really glad that I was able to come back on stream and start getting this done. Because these raids are a nightmare anymore these days, man. Okay, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. Okay, probably don't even need to charge up that much. Oh, you little schmuck. Dude, Slayer. The Slayer has become the slain, man. You were player 3 and he locked on to you 17 times. Yeah, see, what he seems to be doing is he's definitely prioritizing me a lot, and whenever he hasn't been locking on to me, he's been pretty much prioritizing player 2 after that. Especially from what I was able to observe this match and from what Mario told me about last match. So his lock-on... His lock-on is... messy, man. It is not easy to deal with. He really has much more of a, like a focus type of mindset than what he does in the first 2 phases. Because the lock-on in Phase 1 and 2, it feels normal. It feels manageable, you know? But... he locked onto you 4 times. Yeah, see, I didn't keep count of how many times he locked onto me. But, it's... I had to run a lot. I had to do a lot of running that round. And see, it's having to run like that that really affects your score, because then you're just kind of sitting around not really doing anything. At least not anything constructive. Alright, so we got Swish, Mario, Who, and Phantom. Yelan, hello, welcome in. He locked onto you 2 or 3 times. Yeah, see, that's some pretty good luck right there, man. What player slot were you in? Were you player 4? Alright, we had 4 people from last round, so that pretty much makes up the whole lobby. But yeah, I had no choice but to pretty much be on the defensive that whole time. Man, this is a rough raid, guys. Usually I'm able to get this done, like get 100k in 3 or 2 attempts even is usually what we're doing, but this is looking like a 4 attempt kind of night, guys. You're at 92k already? Yeah, I'm sitting somewhere around 50,000 or so. You'd use Elegant Blaster and he'd lock onto you 5 to 10 seconds later after he was done with you. Yeah, his lock-on is so... like, it definitely seems like, you know, when you're player 1, player 2, you're going to be taking the most aggro. Then player 3, it kind of reduces a little bit. And player 4, kind of the same story is what it seems like. You got the special outfit one for Goku. Oh, the Journey to the West outfit? Yeah, if anybody does have an attack boosting limit burst, like if you know for sure you have an attack boost, try and find a good place to pop that. I would say probably either here at the very beginning or right as he transforms into Rosé, like after his first transformation. Those would probably be the 2 best times to try and go for it. Because once he gets into his 3rd phase, man, things get really bad for players 1 and 2. I'm gonna miss. Ashley, hello, welcome in. Make sure I have key, I guess. So what was that? That was right at around 3 minutes, 50 seconds left that he transformed at. You will know the power of the dogs! I need more power! And we have him on a leash. Yeah, Goku Black, that's what I should be saying right about now, because goodness knows I'm about to suck in all the aggro. Oh, someone got it. That attack is honestly really stressful, his Divine Lasso, because you can't break his stamina out of it. So you pretty much just have to let him do his thing. He's also got a lot of moves that involve him teleporting around. So that makes him a little tough to deal with as well. I'm just keeping my distance. Okay. I just had to start talking, I guess. I think he's just barely out of my range, too. Oh! That purification form dash is so amusing. Don't hit me with that. Okay, this round is feeling a little bit more... Never mind. I was gonna say this round is feeling a little bit more manageable, but once again, I just had to start talking. When he locks off of me next, I'm just not gonna say anything about it. I need to heal. I hate that it sends me in his direction. Like, I hate that when I use Mach Dash, I have to go towards him! Okay. Don't! He did. Nope! Get me out of here. Don't! Okay. God, that move is so nerve-wracking, man. No, stop! Oh, dude, I swear to God. It's kind of annoying because, in general, these raid bosses know what everyone is doing at all times. Like, I swear that they're reading everyone's inputs every second of every fight. Because sometimes they just respond too perfectly to what everyone's got going on. Oh, okay. It sounded... I know he said such power, but for a second there, my brain registered that as sausage power! Well, that's my best round yet. Which isn't saying much. But I only need 4,000 in the attack rating in order to get to 100,000, so... Today was boring? Was it? You were making yourself a come and hit me target, yet he only locked on 3 times. What, were you trying to use taunt? Doesn't he become ultra supervillain at later levels? I mean, maybe, because, like, I swear in the picture... Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, in the picture, he is in ultra supervillain form. Like, on the picture on the website, He is in ultra supervillain form. You see the crystals sticking out of his chest. And he's covered in the octopus ink. So I don't know why he's not going ultra supervillain. Mainly up close attacks and stuff? Okay. You got it in your round?
Sir.
I wonder what that means then, because I don't think we've seen him yet tonight. Alright, so yeah, we need to get some people here in the lobby, so let's see them, folks. Where those ones be? Okay, so we got Saffron, Mario, Akali, and Franco. And then who will make it in next round? As well as Phantom. Okay, so we got Who, Phantom, Swish, and Slayer on the list. Alright, so yeah, that'll be next lobby's team then. Yeah, Mario, I'm not sure. I wonder that myself. I wonder if it just has to do with the fact that instead of there just being one character, technically, in the raid, right, we have 3 separate characters with Goku Black, with Rose Goku Black, and then Ultra Supervillain apparently having a chance to appear. I wonder if that has anything to do with it, and if just those extra enemy slots consume something in the network or something. Alright, Ashley, faux show. Ew, SpaghettiOs? Disgusting, dude. Any form of canned spaghetti is just... is not fit for human consumption, man. That shit is nasty. Trying to stay in the top 500 is a pain in the ass? You're damn right it is. They are your childhood? Man, please don't trauma dump in my chat, please. I don't want to be hearing about how your parents made you eat SpaghettiOs. Oh. Would you look at there? So it begins. Oh, someone's throwing rocks at him. Oh dear, I got bopped. You will get the blue Kaioken aura, mark your words, but at what cost? But at what cost, Ashley? It's gonna be one of those Thanos moments where you get asked, what did it cost you? And your response will be everything. Everything! Oops, wasn't paying attention. Alright. I'm gonna be having nightmares about this shit tonight. Chef Boyardee ravioli. I mean, they're okay. Those are okay, but it's something that I could only have once in a great while. Like, they're a really easy food to get burnt out on, in my opinion. Yep. This shit got fucked. Oh my god, I couldn't even see what he was doing, the damn cheater. Stop it! Ain't nothing wrong with SpaghettiOs. Yeah, I mean, if nothing meant everything, there's everything wrong with SpaghettiOs and any type of canned spaghetti. You cannot change my mind. Stop! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Keep that to yourself. I think that aside from that Broly raid that we had when the most recent DLC had just come out, the Restrained Broly one, this might be one of the hardest raid bosses ever. Oh shit, he's doing dumb. Don't you do dumb on me. Crap. Oh. Why not try step vanishing behind him when he lassos? I mean, that might work. That move doesn't have any dumb tracking on it where it's just going to make him do a U-turn and come and get me anyway, is it? Do I want it? Kai might not be a bad idea. I mean, I'm not really using Bomber DX, so maybe I could swap that in for it. But that should put me at 100k on this account. Poop stick. Nope. Just gonna make sure. Never know. Never know when the game might up and decide, who needs to give them raid points? Oh, it's J. Tyrese. That, I know that guy's a viewer of mine. He's way up there kicking some ass. Alright, cool. So, we got the points we need. Let's just go on ahead. Let's motion back on over to the main account, and let's do it all again. What did it cost you for the blue Kaioken aura? My sanity. Should we use the burst limit attack at the start of the battle? The limit burst? I mean, I think that either right after Goku Black spawns in, or when he first transforms into Rose. I think either one of those two would probably be fine. Oh, how fitting. You got the Rose Goku Black custom partner key. Good. That is very fitting. You wish the Universe 6 top pushed a little harder? You practically have to chase them to grind? Chase who? Why am I interested in finding the poop stick? For the memes. Why else? Bold of you to assume I was already sane. Now, let me make sure I'm set up correct on here, because I'm pretty sure I'm still set up from last night's speedrunning attempts. Yeah. Let's fix that. Let's get Drain Field. I'm curious to try Kai. I'm sure that Snap vanishing behind him will probably work out fine, but if it turns out there's something funky with that, I'm going to have Kai as a backup. I mean, the way that I'm dodging the stupid Divine Lasso now works fine, and it's consistent, but something like that might be easier. So we want to put on that Emperor's Diddle Beam. We just need a little diddle. Even though we're probably not going to use it, but I don't know what else we'd put on besides. I'll just leave Super Electric Strike on. I swear, Elegant Blaster just doesn't do anything once we get to third phase. This isn't really the right thing either. I mean, it would work. I just don't have any stamina, which I kind of do need in case I do get stuck in, what's it called? I forget which one I had on before. It probably doesn't matter, but... It probably doesn't matter too much, but... Yeah. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. We'll take that one. Wait. Gotta change my stuff. I love that these two Super Souls are just right next to each other like that. Drain, bending, burn. Yeah, that seems just fine to me. Okay. So, in this lobby, we're going to end up with Who, Phantom, Swish, and Slayer. So we do already have our team picked out. What sane person plays Xenoverse 2? Let's be honest. Yeah, Swish. Who? Phantom and Slayer. That's gonna be the team. That's a good beverage right there. That is a good beverage that I put together. You're fourth for Universe 6, but the top 3 only push themselves whenever they are about to be surpassed in rank. Ooh, shit. You were third 2 days ago. Yeah, that's insane, Phantom. Evening Christmas. We got a lot of people around here that play this game too much, dude. Did somebody end up... No, we're waiting on Slayer. Is Slayer still here? Oh, there he is. All I had to do is open my big dumb mouth. Very good. It's less about reaching the top, but decreasing the distance against Universe 7. You got your work cut out for you, man. If that's what you're aiming to do, you're gonna wind up carrying the stable. Universe 7 has 2 exploiters. Are they exploiting like every single week, or is there only certain weeks that you can actually exploit effectively? But yeah, if anybody knows for a fact that they have the attack boost limit burst, I'd say this round go on ahead and pop it right after he goes Rosé. So after his first transformation. Since we didn't get it right off the bat. Oh. Nice. Swish got the readjustment there. Any attack boosters? you want to say a joke, but it's a dirty one, I'd say, you know, so long as we're not being excessive about dirty jokes and as long as we're not directing them towards any real people, I don't really have a problem with it. Oh, no. Blaze, don't worry. I got you. Alrighty, Franco, for sure. Thanks for kicking it with us while you could. Hopefully you have yourself a nice rest of your night, and we look forward to seeing some more of you again in the future. Man, he's doing a lot of Peeler Storm this time. Does that GT Vegeta move protect against Divine Lasso's little daggers that he throws out? Nope. Not what I meant to do. You don't think so? No, 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 no! Oh, brother. I need help. Well, somebody help me! Oh, and of course this is what he's doing. Oh, but I framed all the way through it. Stop doing this shit! Holy crap! Dude, I swear to God, there needs to be some kind of cooldown on these raid moves, dude. It's nonsensical that they can just do it back to back to back to back like what he's doing this round. I don't think that he liked my Kai strat. Later, loser! Oh no! Kuramochi! Shit, dude. Hopefully you got your points. Yeah, we're consistently getting around this, like, 5,000 damage mark, and I am distraught over it.
It still needs something.
Shield Barrier is still the dumbest name for a move ever. You hate that one? Why? Is it because it's kind of redundant in its naming scheme? He didn't let you charge up? Yeah, he'll do that, man. He'll be an asshole like that. In fact, it's his favorite thing to do. Goku Black was skipping on your end. Yeah, that sounds like you lagged out there, buddy. Because, I mean... yeah, this HP is low. But it's still damn near 200,000, so we should be fine. Alright, folks, let's see those ones. Who still needs their points? Alright, so we got Saffron, Akali, Mario, and who making it in this round? Mario. Ooh. So yeah, we'll get Swish in for the next round for sure. And then we'll get Slayer in with Swish as well. Okay. You want your run back? There you go, buddy. I was just about to say, you know what to do, man. So yeah, we'll get Swish, Slayer, and Phantom in the next round. You didn't want to be player 2 this time. Yeah, see, that's probably the strategy then. Like, if you're fortunate enough to be able to see, like, a streamer playing the raid, you could just be like, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna wait until 1 or 2 people come in, and then I'll accept the invite. Viable strat. Why do they just randomly decide to have 1 less player in the room sometimes? So for it's not exactly random. It is what it is for the transforming raids. Like I don't know why the transforming raids only allow for 5 players rather than the usual 6. But my best guess is it has something to do with the fact that there's like 2 or 3 different characters, right? That you're fighting up against, and maybe they're taking up some kind of invisible slot that the player doesn't normally have access to see. You know, that'd probably be something that like a data miner might be able to figure out. I'm getting sick of your shit, Goku Black. Please back up, quit being out of whack. Yeah, Swish, don't jinx yourself on that one. Goodness knows it's been happening to me a lot tonight, so, you know. Tonight is the night of the jinx. Oh, I lost my bullshit. I am whiffing really bad. I have hardly connected any of these bending Kamehamehas. Can I please, dude? Oh my god. Fucking game. Like, these first 2 phases are my only good opportunities to get... Oh, that's what's going on, huh? Wonderful. Xenoverse was nice and didn't make you grind with the horrendous RNG? What did you get? Okay, cool. Not cool. Also not cool. What about the expert mission that have you fight 5+ enemies? Expert mission 20 has the portals gimmick and the most fights. No, that's a valid point. Never really thought about it in terms of expert missions. Because, I mean, you can play those online with a total of 6 players, so I guess that kind of throws my guess out the window. I don't know, maybe it's a... I don't know what it could possibly be then. Oh, there's that. Ultra supervillain. I think that's the first one we've seen. Like, otherwise he's just been, like, regular supervillain, right? Oh, no. He went in a random-ass direction, even though he was locked on to me. I'm not going to complain too much about it, though. I tried dodging, but I was too slow. Hey! Bye-bye! I love it, dude. This Kai is working like a damn charm. Oh, no. No, no, no! Ha! Stupid! Nope. Don't do it. Is he doing it? He's doing it! Gotta get out of here. Bye-bye. Stupid. Oh, the best mechanic in the game, dude. He is fucking me up. Stupid! You're stupid and you know it. Super Saiyan Rosie, Goku Black is lame. Lame as hell. He can't get past my Kai. No, he can't. He can't get past the Kai. Ooh, he's gonna go and cry, cause he can't counter the Kai. Yeah. Best strat of the century. Oh, and here he comes again. Guess what? Guess what? Oh. Goku, you seem to have some crack rock sticking out of your chest there. Shinron really went the extra mile and special beast cannon. Ooh. Wonderful. Ew, dude. 4,500? Yeah, this is not good. This is getting bad.
Still needs something.
It's getting a little slow. I'm gonna need at least, you know, I'm gonna definitely need a round with at least 5,500 in order to make up for that. Yeah, Collie, I mean, like I said, you know, dirty jokes are perfectly fine just so long as we're not excessive about it and as long as we're not directing it at anybody.
Sup?
You love how as soon as the battle started, he locked onto you. I guess that's what you get for not wanting to be player 2. Yeah. Goku Black heard you. He's just like, oh, you don't, You think being out of the player 2 slot will save you? There, let me teach you this hard lesson. Alright, so we've got Swish, Slayer, and Phantom, which means we do have one open slot here, folks. Let's see some ones. Who's gonna get it? And looks like it's gonna be Saffron. So that'll be Akali, Mario, and who for the next round then? Oh, you take it back? All right, here's what we're going to do then. Who, you will be in reserve in case we can't get 2 extra people to come in next round. But something tells me that won't be a problem. There's a chance that this might take me 5 rounds to do instead of 4, just because that last round was, I didn't really do good damage. You're in the cursed slot? Who are we missing here? Phantom? I'm guessing it's probably just taking a minute for him to get in here. Probably getting through a load screen. Look at your pose. Nice. There you go, buddy. Why can't I find this? Oh, there it is. Alrighty, Ashley Fauchot, thanks for kicking it with us while you could. And we look forward to seeing some more of you again in the future. Uh-oh. It's happening, folks. The cursed final slot has reared its ugly head once again.
Bingo! Bingo!
If you rotate your camera in this direction, it makes your character look like they're spinning in hyperspeed.
Bingo! Bingo!
Bingo!
Bingo!
Bingo!
Fun time, bingo!
Oh, the way your character says bingo is funny. Bingo!
Fun time bingo! Fun time bingo!
Fun time, bingo! Fun time, bingo!
Couldn't get on the bed. Oh my god, that's... Yeah, we're waiting on Phantom. I just sent him another invite, so I don't know. I don't know if he's stuck in a load screen somewhere or what. Phantom, you got a status report for us?
1, 2, rock!
Change now.
1, 2, rock!
Bingo, bingo.
1, scissors, 2, rock!
Alright,
1, 2, paper! 2, scissors!
what I think is a pretty good punchline. Alright, let's see here. Does he make it? He makes it! Cool. Let's do it. Let's do it up. Do it up, do it up. Cesaro, we just changed bodies? Pfft, yeah, you wish. You wish you could body change with Zuki. You used body change on Zuki? Didn't work. I keep trying to transform off the bat, man. I am way too in the groove of playing expert missions. My muscle memory is strong.
Here we go.
Is someone... That's the regular supernova. That's a bold move to be doing that. The move is so slow and costs 5 bars a key. I can't even remember the last time I've seen anyone use plain old supernova. Alright, if anyone has a limit burst, definitely gonna want to pop it before he transforms again. Nice, that was a good loop back. The number one player has 7.7 million GP. Oh my god, dude. That's a lot of time to spend on Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, basically doing the same thing over and over again. They must not have much money to play on to spend on better video games. Oh, farts, dude. Goodness gracious. Great testicles ablaze. That was something. Oh shit, me and Phantom both popped our energy capsule Z's at the same time. That's a shame. Got a little bit less healing now, but what can you do? Yeah, no, in order to have that much GP... Dude, that's gotta be like some teenager whose mommy won't buy him any better video games because they're all rated M for mature. Like, that's gotta be it, right? What's up, Saffron? Come and get it! Yeah, nice try, nerd. Come on, you want to try it again? It's not gonna work. Sucks to suck. Oh, don't! He did. I wasn't ready for it. He got me. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to even get one more Kamehameha off. But maybe I will. Come on! Damn. They want the new Dragon Ball game, but Mom says they have Dragon Ball at home. Well, that match didn't actually turn out to be too bad. 6,500? Just need about 3,600 to go, at least as far as attack rating is concerned.
Still need something.
Yeah, no, dude. Honestly, Kai is a great defense against these super armor assholes. Gets them all confused. And it's easy, man. Like, Kai is such an easy skill. The person is a YT speedrunner? Really?
Sup?
Interesting. Maybe I'll check out his speedruns, if I haven't already. I don't know who the #1 person is, but maybe we can check that out. Okay, so we do have some people listed here. We'll get Akali and Mario in here, and if no one else volunteers, we'll make sure we get Who in as well. But let's go on ahead, let's start seeing some ones in chat to start filling these slots up. Okay, so it'll be Akali, Mario, Saffron, and Swish. Jesus Christ, Akali. That's a good one though. Alright, nerds. You ready? If all goes well, this might end up being the last one I gotta do for the night. Yeah, man, definitely be careful that you don't actually accidentally end up landing that kick version. That's no good. But yeah, I only need like 3,600 on my attack rating, and then we'll be set to go. You're at 76k. I'm getting close. I need more power! It's the Dairy Squad! Ooh, what? That seemed like a super random evasive for him to use. Don't know why he did that. Shit. I need to heal. Need to heal. I need to heal. There he goes. Pussy pink mode. Nice, there we go. That's pretty good. I locked off. Can I lock back on, please? Jeez, why did I have to get that close? I see. I think that's fighting... I don't know if that's fighting pose K that you just used, but I see what you're doing, man. Basically fighting fire with fire. Ugh. Luckily, I don't have to do too well this round, but it is possible for things to go bad. Oh, that was a reverse burst dash, was it? Things can go south in this mission pretty easily, it seems. You're starting to get tired? Happens to the best of them, man. Goku Black is on crack. Well, not yet, but in a minute he will be. Can't stop yawn. You got a case of the yawns, do ya? Okay, so he's not on crack. I guess it's just random what mode he decides to go. Oh, you think you're gonna land that stupid nonsense on me? Oh, it shows what you know. Come on, do it again, dude. Yeah. Nice try, loser. Trying to give me a boot to the head. Nah, brah. Not today. Blamadama-doo. Mama Kamaku. Ah! Don't do it. Did I not pop the... I guess I did, but I'm just at full HP now. No, it's not going. What the hell? Could have sworn I used a regen capsule a second ago. Goku Black, please. Please no, sir. Oh, he's catching on. Ha. Dummy! Oh, I stopped his Kamehameha for a moment with my own. That was kind of cool. Oh, he's a genius. Never mind. He's an idiot. Bro. I hate that mechanic so much. He's just floating there. Menacingly. No, 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 no. Okay, we're fine. Man, he is loving that design lasso today. Alrighty, Slayer. For show. Thanks for kicking it with us tonight, and we look forward to seeing you some more again in the future, man. Yeah, that one wasn't super great. But it is enough, so... Honestly, that mission was kind of fun with Kai Kai. I can't deny I did enjoy bobbing around like that, just avoiding all of his moves. As the last player, he never once locked onto you. So, I mean, there might be some credence to the player slot theory that we have going on then. Because he definitely locked on to me a bunch. Kai Kai definitely made it a lot more manageable. Out of curiosity, let's take a look at some stuff in here. Where am I? Somehow I managed to make it up to 67? Crazy. What else did I want to do? I wanted to look. This is where we see like what people, like what individuals are up to, right?
Combatants in the Festival of Universes.
Oh, brother.
This is your tournament organizer, the Supreme Kai of Time. You all having a good time? Now then, for today.
I was having a good time, Scott, but then you started yakking.
Lord Beerus? Oh wait, this is a live broadcast. Hey, give me back the mic.
So this is how you're making your announcements.
Let's see, and this is just weekly, right? Man, that is so much.
Attention time patrollers, I trust you're earning glory points just fine.
Yeah, here's Kuramochi.
As long as Universe
He's doing pretty
takes its
good.
rightful place at the top. But it wouldn't be much of a
Still a
job
fair
if the
bit
other universe-
behind on,
I shouldn't have to worry
compared to
about
number
that.
3, though. Like, jeez.
Someone extremely important is watching all of you. You'd better not screw this up.
Lord Beerus, give me back the mic, please!
Yeah, that's right in my ear. Fine, take it.
Man, these people in Universe 7, though, dude, like, this guy's...
Part, what? And he's gone. Seriously, I can't
Is this the guy that you were saying is the speedrunner?
forgotten what I was going to say. Where's my script?
Let's see if I find him on YouTube here.
Let's just end the broadcast. Keep at it, all of you.
Zonix 42. Yeah, I'm guessing this is him because he's got Xenoverse 2 content. Yeah, look at that. You are number 7. Damn, dude. That's got to be hard to compete in Universe 7 like that. Like, you got to be playing for a good few hours a day. Bare minimum. That's nutso, dude. At least once a week. So when you talk about boosting, Phantom, are you talking about the same method that we talked about in one of the previous streams where they used share play to do it somehow? What's Universe 11 like? Let's look. The norm? Well, I mean, I know that you can boost in, like, PvP matches, but, like, I don't understand how you boost in expert missions or, like, parallel quests or something like that. Because, yeah, I mean, like, whenever you boost in PvP, basically what goes down is you have 2 different consoles, and you basically just get on the account that you want to win a bunch and just have it win a bunch, is basically how it goes down.
Greetings.
See, did I get everything on the main account from Timespace? I did not. Someone also sent me a gift. We got Tapion's ugly ass clothes. Tapion's clothes look pretty ugly with that color scheme. Looking rather lame. Gifts from users. Raptor Red sent me an Energy Capsule M. He wasn't even here today, was he? Oh, man. Oh, okay. Okay, so, out of curiosity, is Solo still here? Is Solo lurking about? Okay, well, one way or another, it doesn't really matter. But, let me see, where did I put this? Where did I put this thing? Uh-oh, is it gonna open up 2 instances? It sure is, okay. Storage. Here we go. Okay, so as you guys recall yesterday, I put up a poll that asked, what do you want me to do while we wait for the raid? And farming GP and TP won. But you might notice that the waiting period is over. You know, we already waited for the raid, and we actually did the raid, so I'm thinking maybe for a little bit tonight, we do a little bit of writing. We write up a little bit more of the story of Zuki. How does that sound to everybody? Cool, cool. So yeah, I think we're not gonna really like go like right further into the story. What we're gonna do is we're gonna loop back around and we're going to type up the fight scene against the Cybermen. So we're gonna save getting further along in the story for tomorrow. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of stuff involving that Cyberman fight, and hopefully we'll be able to get it done. Honestly, is what my goal is. Cool. Let us pull this up. Let's get some lo-fi going again. Just like we did last time. I'm probably going to need to do this. That should be coming through. We might be able to up the volume just a smidge. How does that sound to everybody? Does that sound like good audio mixing? Does the music maybe need to be a little bit louder? I mean, the music just stopped right now, but... Play some Pokemon lo-fi? Here, let me see what I can find in regards to that. Pokemon Lo-Fi. Is there a live stream that, like, just keeps going like the normal Lo-Fi girl? Let's see here. Lo-Fi Pokemon Radio? Let's see. How does this sound? I'm assuming that this is just a live stream that just keeps going and going and going, yeah? Ah! Solo! Just in time, dude! I was just asking if you were still in chat. Oh, someone joined the Discord. Hold on, let me get them settled in real quick. But yeah, how's this sounding to everybody? Is the audio mixing good? Am I too loud? Is the music too loud? Well, I definitely shouldn't be too loud. I'm more so worried about how the music sounds in comparison. Alright, cool. So we got the person in the Discord all taken care of. Got them a roll, got them their little rock and roll symbol. Yeah, Solo, like I said, man, you're here with perfect timing. Alright, so since no one's saying anything, I have to assume that the audio levels are good. Does this look good on stream for everybody? Everybody can read this fairly easily? Here, I think, as I recall correctly, I had a different... I don't have, like, the right font and the right text size here. Hold on. I gave this to... I think I did Times New Roman. That is not... But yeah, I gave this over to, Solo to take a look at. See, this doesn't look right. Hold on. What the fuck were my settings in the other one? Storage... Okay, so yeah, it's just Times New Roman in 12, but this looks way smaller than what it was. Oh, you want to know what it is? I think I know what it is. It's that this isn't zoomed in. Here we go. There we go. There. That should be about perfect. Good shit, okay. That looks about right. That looks like about how we had it last stream. Cool. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I passed this off to Solo to take a look at. Now, that's why you would be seeing, like, the brackets. Those are edits, or inserts, I guess would be a better way to put it. Those are inserts that Solo made. But, unfortunately, I don't think that I'm going to keep any of it. So, he made a few more, like, up in here. I did make some changes to Gordon's description, and there was something else. I changed up a little bit. Yeah, and then the next sentence. But yeah, the main thing is, I'm going to basically replace all of this dialogue with something else. And what I want to try and do... We'll see if it shows up good on stream, because what I've been doing is I've been typing it out in the sticky notes. Let me see if I can... damage. Let's see how this shows up on stream here. Okay, so before we get started, how does this look? Can you guys see this typing okay? I don't know if there's a way I can increase font size on this. Because this is what I've been doing, is I've been typing out new shit on here, and then I copy paste it in where I want to insert it. Summarize us through. So let's do that at the end. Let me get this fight scene figured out. And then once I've got it pasted into there, we'll go through everything once it's all finished. So, there are two attacks that I want to have Zuki attempt to use in this fight, but not really use them to great success. I think that as a Saiyan Elite herself, I think it's fair to say that Gordon would know Gallic Gun and would teach it to Zuki. So I think Gallic Gun is going to be an attack of Zuki's here. And there's also going to be a showcase of a more original move that I made up and kind of cooked up in my head called the Gallic Grenade. Now, the Gallic Grenade is a really interesting skill because it's an energy ball type of attack. And basically, the way that it works is it condenses energy more than your usual, like, power ball, you know? So, like, the energy is really dense, and it basically explodes on impact with a greater force than your normal energy blast because of how condensed the energy is. So it's like a grenade, right? The attack lands and then it just fucking sends essentially energy shrapnel everywhere for an attack. And it can be used from afar, so you can throw it like a normal energy ball, but it's also a really good attack for using up close. But the thing is the up-close version of Gallic Grenade is very tricky and very risky to do, because you need to have excellent key control. Because if you just kind of slam it into them, kind of like how Naruto does a Rasengan, sure, it'll blow up, but the user will get caught in the explosion unless they are adept at controlling where their energy goes. So not only would they have to, make contact with the attack, but they would have to be able to control the energy's direction, or else it's just going to basically backfire on them. And so I thought that would be a really cool idea for a Dragon Ball technique, like a technique that actually has some kind of drawback if you don't use it properly, right? Because of course, if you're able to send the energy in the direction that you need it to go, then essentially you're going to be able to send it all at your opponent, whereas you take no damage from it, right? So it's a more advanced technique, but one thing that makes it better than the Gallic Gun, in a sense, more preferable to the skilled key user, is that you can use it with one hand. You don't have to do the whole, pose and put your hands up here whole thing and use them both. You can just use it with one hand. And, it's very versatile. It can be used from far. Like I said, you could just throw the damn thing, or you can use it at a close range, like I said, kind of like a Rasengan, but that version is a lot more tricky to use. So, yeah, basically one thing that I want to do is I want to have Zuki use a Gallic gun at some point in this fight, but she's not using it at a good time. She's leaving herself open, right? So she ends up taking a good hit from the Cybermen on that. And then I do want an instance where she tries to use the Gallic grenade, the up-close version, but because she's not adept at using it like that, it kind of blows up on her. Could it explode prematurely? I'm gonna say that's kind of along a similar line of not getting it to explode in the direction that you need it to. So if you're not able to control the key properly and your key control wavers, then, you know, because of how condensed the energy is, I would say it's fair to say that there is a chance that it could go off prematurely, sure. But I don't know if that's how I'm going to utilize it here in this fight. I am going to do an explanation, like something a bit more thorough of an explanation for Gallic Grenade, but I think I'm going to wait until after Zuki has recovered and Gordon basically gives her a review of her fight, and he's going to explain the Gallic Grenade then. So in this fight, it's just going to be mentioned by name for sure, but I don't know about how in-depth I'm going to go immediately with this attack. So, with all of that kind of explained, I guess I should go on ahead and start typing something up, yeah. The Cybermen went in for an attack. I think we'll say the Cyberman makes the first move. It's much faster than what Zuki is used to fighting thus far. It charges in with a headbutt, which Zuki just manages to block, which knocks her back about 2 feet. Suddenly, the Cybermen's head opens up. Yeah, Solo, I'm not going to be keeping the Daisy Daybreaker in this, man. Sorry to say, but I hate that name. And, you know, we will be making more unique moves for Zuki, but, you know, That name's gotta go. I'm not into it, sir. But a lot of what your additions did do for me, Solo, I will say, is that they got me moving in the right direction and got me getting the story the way that I do want it to go. So your inserts here have been helpful in that regard. But yeah, pretty much everything that you wrote is going to be rewritten and replaced. Yeah, man, no, absolutely. It's not. I don't take offense to it at all or anything like that. It's just, you know, it's what I asked you to do, right? You know, is to edit and, you know, make your own inserts. And like I said, they've still been very helpful with helping get the creative juices flowing and helping me kind of figure out, okay, this is what I actually think I want to do instead. So you've definitely been very helpful so far, Solo, even if I'm not keeping anything that you've written just yet. But yeah, Zuki's new, unique move to the story, you know, I decided on the name Gallic Grenade because I think that goes along well with the Gallic gun, right? And it could kind of be like the Saiyan army's, you know, gun and explosive that, you know, real-life armies and, you know, soldiers you see use in video games. I just thought that grenades went perfectly along with guns, so that's where I came up with that name. With great Dragon Ball comes great editor-writer battles, yeah. The Cyberman makes the first move. It's much faster than what Zuki is used to fighting thus far. It charges in with a headbutt, which Zuki just manages to block, which knocks her back about... That's not the right 2. Knocks her back about 2 feet. Suddenly, the Cyberman's head opens up. And it... opens up from which an energy beam comes out. Zuki dodges it by jumping up and over the Cyberman. Landing behind it. But the Cyberman was prepared. It dropped to the floor. Then pushing up with its arms, kicks Zuki with both legs. Its feet being firmly planted in Zuki's gut, sending her flying back. Have I considered checking out the superhero novel for an additional frame of reference or writing text for Dragon Ball? Let me see. What is this? The Dragon Ball superhero novel? I didn't even know there was a novel. Oh, looks like there's light novels. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know anything about this. I mean, I might be able to... I might be able to look into that. It might help, but considering that superhero is pretty far down the line from where we're at in the timeline, it might not be a while until I start taking a look at something like that. Okay, so let me see how this sounds. Suddenly, the Cyberman's head opens up, from which an energy beam comes out. Zuki dodges it by jumping up and over the Cyberman, landing behind it. But the Cyberman was prepared. It dropped to the floor, then, pushing up with its arms, kicks Zuki with both legs. Its feet being firmly planted in Zuki's gut, sending her flying back. The Cyberman catches up with her. And the two start to clash. They keep pace with each other really well. Until the Cyberman lands a punch on Zuki's cheek. With each other, I'm gonna say for many blows, until the Cyberman lands a punch on Zuki's cheek. This knocks Zuki off her balance. But only for a moment, as she recovers gracefully and delivers a spin kick right to the Cyberman's head. Delivers a spin kick right to the Cyberman's head. It skids across the floor as Zuki then fires a barrage of basic key blasts at it. Only about half of them hit their mark, and dust and smoke are kicked up into the air. The Cyberman takes advantage of the situation and fires 2 key waves at Zuki through the smoke screen. One landing a hit on her left arm, while the other barely makes contact with her left leg. the blasts are enough to knock her on her back, but she recovers by performing a backwards somersault and pushing herself back up onto her feet. As she regains her footing, she puts her hands up. Let me look up Gallic gun stance. I don't know exactly how you would describe the Gallic gun stance, because it's like this, right? So I guess what I would say, she puts her hands up See, it's right about now I kind of wish that Chicken Tenders was here, because he, whenever I get stuck like this, he tends to put something in the chat to kind of get my mind going in the right way. She puts her hands up, sort of around her head, and begins to ready an energy wave. She begins to say, Gallic? To one side. Well, see, when Vegeta charges it, he does it, like, up here. Like, this is right about where it gets charged at. Is that, like, head, shoulder level? But I kind of like that, some of that wording there. She pulls her hands to about shoulder level. As she regains her footing, she pulls her hands to about shoulder level and begins to ready an energy wave. She pulls her hands to about shoulder level and begins to ready an energy wave. She begins to say, Gallic, go! But before yeah, I mean, for things that I want to change or add more details, what I've been doing is I've been using just the highlighter tool up here to like actually highlight stuff, as you can see. So like this is the stuff that I want to basically add more detail or change, and that's just kind of what I've been doing to kind of know that, you know, I need to go back to this. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna have this first Gallic gun attack land. I feel like I need her to sustain a little bit more damage, just so that way she can get a decent boost from winning this fight, you know? So there's gonna be this first Gallic gun, which clearly fails, because, you know, she begins to say, Gallic gun! And the Cyberman's gonna hit her here. And from here, I think I'm going to figure out a way for her to use the close-ranged Gallic grenade. But she's going to use it improperly to do a decent bit of damage herself. So she's about to take another blow from the Cyberman. Plus, she's about to suffer the kickback from her own Gallic grenade. But the Cyberman's going to get really fucked up from this. And then she's going to finish it off with another Gallic gun. Is basically where we're going. But before she can even get the words out, the Cyberman is already on top of her. It slams both of its fists into the top of her head. Sending her swiftly into the ground. Where the Cybermen then kicks her away. Cyberman is already on top of her. It slams both of its fists into the top of her head, sending her swiftly into the ground. The Cyberman then kicks her away. Zuki picks herself up off the ground and thinks to herself, all right, I think I'm starting to get the feel of how this one fights. I'll charge up. I'll start charging up another attack to lure it in. And once it's close enough, I'll let him have it. This time, Zuki holds out one hand and begins to charge up an energy ball. Luckily, this attack can be charged a little easier than the one that she previously tried to use Gallic Gun. Just in case anyone happens to be reading and they're confused about what I was trying to have her use before. It slams both its fists into the top of her head, sending her swiftly into the ground, where the Cyberman then kicks her away. Zuki picks herself up off the ground. I guess we're indoors right now, right? So floor is probably the better. Tyrese, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in, man. Zuki picks herself up off the floor and thinks to herself, alright, I think I'm starting to get the feel of how this one fights. I'll start charging up another attack to lure it in, and once it's close enough, I'll let him have it. This time, Zuki holds out one hand and begins to charge up an energy ball. Luckily, this attack can be charged a little easier. Can be charged, I'm going to say, just more easily. Alrighty, Proto Man, for show. Thanks for kicking it with us while you could, and we look forward to seeing some more of you in the future, my man. Luckily, this attack can be charged more easily than the one she previously tried to use. Gallic Gun. Then the Gallic Gun she tried to use earlier. Use previously. Alrighty, Who, for sure. Thanks for hanging out with us while you could, man. You get yourself some good rest, and we'll probably be seeing you tomorrow. The Cyberman smirks as it thinks it's about to get another easy shot in. But this time, it decides to attack from afar. This time it decides to attack from afar. Firing a basic key wave in her direction. Although Zuki is surprised by the I forget how to spell maneuver. I'm just going to leave it at that for now. I'm sure the document will spell check me once we actually insert it in here. Although Zuki is surprised by the maneuver, she is able to quickly move to the side, and with a spin, she throws the energy ball in the Cyberman's direction. shouting, "Gallic grenade." As she does so. The attack barely misses the Cyberman. And explodes with an incredible force. Much more powerful than your typical energy ball. Much more powerful than your typical energy ball. And explodes directly behind it. With an incredible force, much more powerful than your typical energy ball. This sends the Cyberman flying rapidly towards Zuki, who has already begun to charge another Gallic grenade, albeit smaller than her first. As the Cyberman flies in range, Zuki pushes the energy ball into the Cyberman's upper body. creating a mighty explosion on impact. Alrighty, Akali Fo Show. Thank you very much for kicking it with us while you could, and I'm sure we'll be seeing some more of you again tomorrow, where I will be adding more onto Zuki's story. So be looking forward to that. Mighty explosion on impact. And although this does significant damage to the Cybermen, Zuki does get caught in her own blast. Damaging herself in the process. A drawback of improperly using the damaging herself in the process. A drawback of improperly using the Gallic grenade. A drawback of the Gallic grenade. I don't want to say necessarily used improperly. I want to be slightly more descriptive than that. When used when the user's key, a drawback of using the Gallic grenade up close is not properly controlled. Is not properly, not properly controlled. And then we can have Gordon explain and expand more upon that once we actually start writing more tomorrow, kind of explaining more of what the Gallic grenade is all about. And although this does significant damage to the Cybermen, Zuki does get caught in her own blast, damaging herself in the process. A drawback of the Gallic grenade when used up close and the user's key is not properly controlled. Zuki and the Cybermen are forced away from each other. And although Zuki is worse for the wear, she's still all in one piece, which could not be said of the Cybermen, which was miraculously still alive. No worries, Phantom. We are approaching the conclusion of the fight. There's gonna be one more energy blast thrown, and then it's gonna be she's gonna finish off the Cybermen with a Gallic gun here, and I think that's gonna just about wrap up this fight scene. Zuki struggles to stand up again, but she manages. The hell is this? Sync error. We're having trouble connecting with the server. Yeah. That's alright. She looks at the dismembered Cyberman, which is laying there on the ground with only one arm remaining. With only one arm remaining. It glares back at her with a look of rage and panic in its eye. Zuki, panting, says, all right, let's give this one more try. Raptor! What do you know, man? Making it in towards the tail end of the stream, man. Welcome in, dude. We're writing this fight scene against the Cybermen, and I'm almost done here, but I'm gonna take all of this that I've written and we're going to put it in here in this highlighted spot by the time I've got it all written up the way I want to. Then I'll probably read the whole thing from start to finish for what we've got so far, and then I'll probably be calling it quits from there, but you're going to get to hear the whole story with all of the edits that I've made since last week. You were at work for the Fright Fest? Yeah, I'd imagine something like that probably has you working later than normal, huh? Zuki, panting, says, all right, let's give this one more try. I say, all right, just one more shot. I think I like that better. She pulls both her hands up at about... What would Zuki's power level be after she's healed? I think that's gonna be revealed tomorrow when Gordon gives Zuki an analysis of her performance. He's going to scan her power level and tell her, basically give her a review of her fight and what she needs to work on and how she did and all that. Alright, Yolan, thank you very much for kicking it with us while you could, man. Make sure you have yourself a nice night, and we look forward to seeing you more in the future. Just one more shot. She pulls both of her hands up to about shoulder level again and begins to charge. The Cybermen, realizing what's happening, lets out one last desperate attempt. Yeah, one last desperate attempt at survival. And fires one out a key it's out one last desperate attempt at survival and hastily fires out a key wave towards Zuki. At that same moment, Zuki shouts, "Gallic? Gone!" Her attack easily overpowers the Cyberman's blast. The Cyberman's feeble blast. Because he's trying to get it out there fast. He's like, oh shit! You know, he's just trying to get whatever he can out there. So I think describing it as feeble after having said that he hastily did that matches up pretty good. Her attack easily overpowers the Cyberman's feeble blast. And as it lets out one last agonizing shriek, it is reduced to ashes. It is reduced to ashes, or it is reduced to dust. I don't know which one sounds better. I think maybe dust. It is reduced to dust. Okay, so let me kind of see how this ending sounds. She pulls both of her hands up to about shoulder level again and begins to charge. The Cyberman, realizing what's happening, lets out one last desperate attempt, I'm going to say, to survive. Was there a raid today? Yes, sir, there was. Lets out one last desperate attempt to survive and hastily fires out a key wave towards Zuki. At that same moment, Zuki shouts, "Gallic gone!" Her attack easily overpowers the Cyberman's feeble blast, and as it lets out one last agonizing shriek, it is reduced to dust. Then after that, Let's repeat that again. Her attack easily overpowers the Cyberman's feeble blast, and as it lets out one last agonizing shriek, it is reduced to dust. After having finished her most grueling training session yet, Zuki would turn to the window from which her father was watching her, and she says exhaustedly, Did I do good, Papa?" She's barely able to get the words out, as her eyes begin to shut and she slowly falls toward the floor. I feel like we could transition that just slightly better with another sentence or two. Yeah, I feel like I need at least one more sentence in here to kind of connect these two things together, and then we'll be able to copy-paste this into here and then give it a good read-over. As the dust begins to settle, Zuki, although exhausted, makes the realization that she has won. And lets out a tired yet happy little chuckle. Yeah, I like that. So let's see that. And as the dust begins to settle, Zuki, although exhausted, makes the realization that she has won. And she lets out a tired yet happy little chuckle. After having finished her most grueling training session yet, Zuki would turn to the window from which her father was watching her, and she says exhaustedly, I think that sounds better. I think that's a good sentence to insert in between that kind of makes it all flow together really well. Okay, so that's actually kind of a lot that we wrote down here, guys. So let's go on ahead. Let's copy-paste this in to the official document here. And let's see how it all sounds together. Okay, so that's everything we added. Damn, that's a wall of text. Alright, folks, let's give this a quick read-through from start to finish and see what we got. Our story begins on a planet named Vegeta. Planet Vegeta is the home of the Saiyan race, and on this planet we find an older Saiyan named Gordon and his daughter, Zuki. With his age, his short, spiky hair and his goatee have started to gray. He wears a battle armor that lacks shoulder guards and has hip guards on each side and a guard in the front. Although he may be past his prime, he is still a well-respected warrior due to his successful battle strategies that would ultimately aid in the Saiyans' victory in the Saiyan Tuffle War. Since the Saiyans were indentured by the evil galactic overlord Frieza, he has since ceased his life as a warrior and has instead focused all of his time and energy into the creation and refinement of the plant-like humanoids called Cybermen. When he's not buried knee-deep in his work, he spends the rest of his time raising and training his 5-year-old daughter named Zuki, with the aid of the Cybermen that he creates. Zuki has purple eyes and long, spiky, dark mahogany-colored hair, and is very much eager to grow stronger and learn all she can from her well-known and well-respected father, a Saiyan elite. Gordon has just finished his work for the day and is about to get Zuki prepared for her daily training, which she has already gotten a head start on by doing basic exercises such as push-ups, sit-ups, and things of the like in their training room while she awaits her father. Alright, Zuki, Gordon says as he enters the room, it's time to begin your training for today. The training I've been giving you thus far has been mere child's play. It's time for us to take things more seriously. I think I want to change. I think I remember thinking that I wanted to say, it's time to kick things up a notch. To kick things up a notch. From here on out, things are going to get serious. Zuki responds, Okay, Papa, I'm ready. I've been waiting for this. I can't wait to show you the results of my training. I can't wait to show you how strong I've gotten. It's probably a more kiddie way of saying something like that, so I think we'll go with that. I can't wait to show you how strong I've gotten. Gordon then says, Up until now I've been putting you up against groups of weaker Cybermen, as those are the types of battles we Saiyans often face. But today will be different. Today, you will only be fighting one Cyberman, but it will be of a similar power level to your own, perhaps even slightly greater. Zuki, with a bright look in her eye, excitedly says, "Right, I'm ready." Gordon then plants a Cyberman seed into a large planting pot that he brought in with him. Into a large planting pot. Yeah, I'll figure something else for that, but let me, he brought in with him. We'll come back and we'll change that later. From the pot emerged a somewhat grotesque little creature, similar in size to the young Zuki. The creature's skin was of an orangish hue, and had menacing claws on both hands and feet, and had a rather veiny-looking head. It let out a shrill shriek as it emerged. "Well now, since you have your opponent, I will go reside in the observation chamber and see how you fare. If anything goes sideways, I will put a stop to this training session. But I don't believe I'll have any reason to do that. Now will I?" Gordon proclaimed proudly. "No way!" shouted Zuki. "I'm gonna beat the living daylights out of this Cyberman." Gordon let out an amused scoff and made his way to the observation room. The Cyberman makes the first move. It's much faster than what Zuki is used to fighting thus far. It charges in with a headbutt, which Zuki just manages to block, which knocks her back about 2 feet. Suddenly, the Cyberman's head opens up, from which an energy beam comes out. Zuki dodges it by jumping up and over the Cyberman, landing behind it. But the Cyberman was prepared. It dropped to the floor, then pushing up with its arms, kicks Zuki with both legs. Pushing its body up with its arms. Kicks Zuki with both legs, its feet being firmly planted into Zuki's gut, sending her flying back. The Cyberman catches up with her, and the two start to clash. God damn it, dude. Why does this fucking thing scroll so much with just one little turn of the damn mouse scroller? Kicks Zuki with both legs, its feet being firmly planted in Zuki's gut, sending her flying back. The Cyberman catches up, and the two start to clash. They keep pace with each other for many blows until the Cyberman lands a punch in Zuki's cheek. This knocks Zuki off her balance, but only for a moment, as she recovers gracefully and delivers a spin kick right to the Cyberman's head. It skids across the floor as Zuki then fires a barrage of basic ki blasts at it. Only about half of them hit their mark, and dust and smoke are kicked up into the air. The Cyberman takes advantage of the situation and fires 2 ki waves at Zuki through the smoke screen. I think smoke screen is just one word. One landing a hit on her left arm, while the other barely makes contact with her left leg. Oh, no. Here, we wanted to do left arm and right leg. That's my bad there. The blasts are enough to knock her back, but she recovers by performing a backward somersault and pushing herself back up onto her feet. As she regains her footing, she pulls her hands to about shoulder level and begins to ready an energy wave. She begins by saying, "Gallic Gah!" But before she can even get the words out, the Cyberman is already on top of her. It slams both of its fists into the top of her head, sending her swiftly into the ground, where the Cyberman then kicks her away. Excuse me. Zuki picks herself up off the floor and thinks to herself, "Alright, I think I'm starting to get the feel of how this one fights. I'll start charging up another attack to lure it in, and once it's close enough, I'll let him have it." This time, Zuki holds out one hand and begins to charge up an energy ball. Luckily, this attack can be charged more easily than the Gallic gun she tried to use previously. The Cyberman smirks as it thinks it's about to get another easy shot in, but this time it decides to attack from afar, firing a basic ki wave in her direction. Although Zuki is surprised by the maneuver, she is able to quickly move to the side, and with a spin, she throws the energy ball in the Cyberman's direction, shouting, "Gallic Grenade!" as she does so. The attack barely missing the Cyberman, barely misses. The attack barely misses the Cyberman and explodes directly behind it with an incredible force much more powerful than your typical energy ball. This sends the Cyberman flying rapidly towards Zuki, who has already begun to charge another Gallic grenade, albeit smaller than her first. As the Cyberman flies in range, Zuki pushes the energy ball into the Cyberman's upper body, creating a mighty explosion on impact. And although this does significantly damage the Cyberman, Zuki does get caught in her own blast, damaging herself in the process. A drawback of the Gallic grenade when used up close and the user's ki is not properly controlled. Zuki and the Cyberman are forced away from each other, and although Zuki is worse for wear, she's still all in one piece, which could not be said of the Cyberman, which is miraculously still alive. Zuki struggles to stand up again, but she manages. She looks at the dismembered Cyberman, which is laying there on the ground with only one arm remaining. It glares back at her with a look of rage and panic in its eye. Zuki, panting, says, "Alright, just one more shot." She pulls both of her hands up to about shoulder level again and begins to charge. The Cyberman, realizing what's happening, lets out one last desperate attempt to survive and hastily fires out a ki wave towards Zuki. At that same moment, Zuki shouts, "Gallic gun!" Her attack easily overpowers the Cyberman's feeble blast, and as it lets out one last agonizing shriek, it is reduced to dust. As the dust begins to settle, Zuki, although exhausted, makes the realization that she has won, and she lets out a tired, yet happy little chuckle. After having finished her most grueling training session yet, Zuki would turn to the window from which her father was watching her, and she says exhaustedly, Did I do good, Papa?" She's barely able to get the words out as her eyes begin to shut and she slowly falls toward the floor. Gordon emerges from the observation room and picks his sleeping daughter up off the floor. He says quietly, I kind of want to change what he says as well to be a little bit more stern sounding, but I don't know exactly how I want to word that. You better believe it, kid. But you still need a lot of work. I think that'll be pretty good. Yeah, you better believe it, kid. But you still need a lot of work. Gordon then takes Zuki to the small Saiyan family's own personal healing pod, which completely submerges the body in a special type of fast-acting healing liquid. As the liquid fills up the tank, who else does Gordon see standing behind him in the reflection of the pod's window but the leader of all Saiyans himself, King Vegeta. Gordon turns to the king and tells him, I see your timing is just as impeccable as ever. I've already finished my work and training with Zuki for the day. The king responds, Yes, one of the many things that I've learned from you. Gordon smirks and gives a small tilt of his head. But we both know that you're not here to reminisce. That is correct, the king begins. Frieza is getting closer to making his move, and things may be worse than we thought. Thanks to the most recent intel received from your son, we have reason to believe that Frieza might be planning a genocide event against us Saiyans. Yeah, the Daeans, guys. You ever heard of them? I see, says Gordon, as he scratches his chin. That certainly is a shift in plans from what he originally seemed to be doing by sending stronger warriors on missions, only for them to wind up dead. He thinks he's removed all the pieces he needs and doesn't need to pick us off team by team anymore. King Vegeta responds, Yes, and if we don't think of something soon, then we're all done for. That's why your expertise has been so vital here. Is there anything that we can do to stop this bastard? Gordon lets out a rather defeated sigh. I don't know. We could try the power ball technique to have everyone on the planet transform into a great ape for a full frontal assault. But even then, Frieza is so powerful that if he aims a blast directly at the planet, I don't even know if the power of all the great apes combined will be enough to stop it. And if the planet goes, then we all go. The king retorts grimacingly, So what'll we do then? Gordon pauses to think for a moment, then says rather unconfidently, Perhaps our best bet would be to form a small team of our most powerful warriors to infiltrate Frieza's ship next time he arrives. But will that be enough? Will we be strong enough to defeat Frieza? Asks the king in the most concerned way. I doubt it, Gordon rebuked. But what else is there to try? Our only real hope is to try and catch Frieza off guard with a sneaker attack, as powerful as he is. The king rubs his beard in a frustrated manner, then promptly slams his fist into a nearby desk. Damn it! He exclaims. Well, if that's all we have to work with, then I'll start forming a team that I think is most capable of getting the job done. It's a shame one of the greatest minds from the Saiyan Tuffle War can't even figure out a way for us to win this. But against an unstoppable force like him, nothing short of an immovable object can save us now. I'm sorry, Gordon. I understand that you're trying your best with what's been given. I appreciate everything you've done for our race, but I think this is as far as this conversation can go. Thank you for your consultation, and remember, not a word of this to anyone. Understood, Gordon reassured the king as he takes his leave. The following day, Zuki is awoken by the sound of the fluid draining from the healing pod. And that's where we're at, folks. That's where we're at. That is the story of Zuki so far. We've gotten through her first training session. We actually got it all nice and typed out, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. Hopefully, you guys like it as well. You know, if you guys have been liking it so far, definitely make sure that you've been leaving a like on the stream, so that way you can let me know. But yeah, tomorrow we will be going on ahead. Let me make sure I get this nice and saved. We will be moving on from this part right here. So, just a little bit of a sneak peek for those of you who are left. Basically, what's going to happen is Gordon has another property out in the Badlands of Planet Vegeta. And so there's going to be a change of scenery. Right now, they're kind of in one of the major cities of Planet Vegeta, but Zuki is going to be taken to Gordon's other property, and that's basically where the rest of Zuki's training is going to be taking place. Yeah, Gordon is going to go on to basically have Zuki try and master the Gallic Grenade, which, if you've been paying attention, has a major drawback if you're not experienced enough with using it. So basically what Gordon is going to do is he is going to have Zuki first learn how to use the up-close version of Gallic Grenade effectively. And basically he's going to have her train like that every day until she either gets it down pat or it damn near kills her. And he's basically going to use that training to basically abuse the Zenkai system as much as he can, at least up until the point that Zuki doesn't get hurt by her own attack again, right? The internet screwed you and you didn't hear the whole story. Well, that's okay, Raptor. The VOD still does exist, so you can just, pull the little thing. You can just rewind to the stream a little bit and you can watch it. But I will be reading it again tomorrow before we get started for all of the folks that weren't here to hear it from start to finish as it's at so far. For those who didn't hear it tonight, I'm going to be rereading it tomorrow, so that way they can all know what's up. But where was I? Yeah, so Gordon is essentially going to abuse the Zenkai system as much as he can, right, to try and get her a little bit stronger. He's also going to try and teach her about the Powerball technique, and he's also going to try and get her to gain full control of her Great Ape form, considering how they are both Saiyan elites. That is something that Gordon wants her to master, and part of that is using this Gallic Grenade training and the Zenkai usage to kind of get her a little bit stronger, to hopefully make that process a little bit easier. So that's kind of where things are going to go. There's going to be more training for Zuki, which is going to be the main thing that we are going to be talking about. There might be like a brief time skip coming after that, just so that way I don't have to go like, type out all 30 days of Zuki's training when she was, you know, this young and stuff like that. So there might be a brief jump in time to like 3 weeks or a month in the future to where we get to the point where Frieza is ready to commit the genocide of the Saiyans. So that's kind of where we're at. That's kind of where we're going. So, yeah. I will be back tomorrow evening at around my normal time, between 7 and 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time. So, if this story is something that is interesting you, that's basically what we're going to be doing all day. Well, not all day, but all stream tomorrow evening. So, yeah. Let me go on ahead. Let me grab this real quick here. And I can start making my way. I do have a community Discord, and just in case there is anybody new in here, or anybody in here that has not joined it yet, and you think that you want to, that's a great place to go. We're a pretty cool community. All of the people are real cool with each other. It's not the most active Discord, but it's also not the most inactive either. And it's also a great way for you to keep track of when I go live, just in case YouTube's notification system isn't working well for you. The Discord is a great alternative in order to receive notifications of when I go live. Let me make sure, once again, that I have this document all nice and saved. It would really blow chunks if I lost all this progress that I made tonight. Because like I said, I'm really happy with how this fight turned out. You know, I didn't think it would look like such a wall of text once we actually got it in there. But, I mean, hey, you know, it's not like more descriptors and more content is a bad thing, right? Right. Alrighty, folks. Well, with all that being said, I do believe that that is going to be about my cue to bounce. Certainly do hope that you enjoyed watching just as much as I enjoyed presenting tonight. And until we meet again, make sure you take care. See ya.